So what is a reverse mortgage? Well, a reverse mortgage is the same as a normal mortgage. You owe money to a lender and interest is paid on that loan. Now with a normal mortgage, you make repayments including the interest and the loan gets smaller and your house goes up in value. So you create more equity in theory. With a reverse mortgage, the interest just keeps adding on to the loan. So after a period of time, you'll owe more than what you started with, but in an ideal world, the house has gone up in value as well. Now, a reverse mortgage interest rate is a little bit higher than your standard home loan, but it comes with a guarantee that you can never owe more than what your house is worth. That's some recent legislation. It means that you can't die and leave a debt to somebody else with your home loan, with a reverse mortgage. So some examples that I've used recently to help people have been a couple who needed some money to pay off an ANZ home loan. They'd retired, it wasn't a big loan, but it was still a hassle for them to have the money every month to make the repayments. Added to that, we borrowed some money for renovations just to tidy up a bathroom, and they also have a son living at home who has special needs, so they needed some cash to look after him. Now their goal is quite simple. They reckon they're in the house for another 4 to 5 years, at which point in time they'll sell it. They understand that they'll owe more than what they do now, but for the next 4 or 5 years they're going to have money to live, they're going to have money to survive, and they'll renovate the house and enjoy the house until such time that they need to sell it and move out. They'll keep all the proceeds from the sale after the debt's paid, and they'll have enough money then to buy another smaller property and top up their super and have cash to live. So it might be really, that's one example of what I've helped someone do recently. Others have needed money, and generally it's for renovations or pay off a debt. It might be to buy a car. As you get older, obviously your cars get older, and it might be time just to buy a new car that's going to run a little bit cheaper. It might have been an electric vehicle, given the current fuel crisis. Might be a surge in those soon too. But there's some ideas about how you can use a reverse mortgage. Now, there's a lot of information, and I'll put a link down in the description below to the ASIC website, and you can log in there and actually calculate the what your house will be worth, 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, 10 years, assuming 3% capital growth, which is their benchmark figure, and then put an interest rate of 9% in just as a starting place, and you can actually see where your house will be in some period of time that you think you might like to sell it and move on. So if you'd like to know more about this, please give me a call, email or comment on this video, and I'll reply, and I've got a lot more information I can share with you, all of it for free. So if you want to know more about reverse mortgages for yourself or someone else, and there are a lot of warnings that come with reverse mortgages, so just because I haven't mentioned them here, they will be mentioned. But we just want to give you basically a quick introduction into what might be achievable for you or someone you know who's struggling financially but they're over 60 years of age. Hope you enjoyed this. Peter Ritchie, Finance by Peter Ritchie.